Broncos. Bo's got to have 2 tutties. JK's got to have 1.
Okay.
And Stephen Lakewood's calling for a defensive score on Sunday in Los Angeles.
I like that one.
Really,
I like that
really
one
like
a lot because, yeah, it'd be nice for the defense to have the revenge just on themselves from last week.
Yeah, 100%. And it's... And if that goes down, like I said, I'm already calling for a big PS2 game. Maybe Steve and I are on the same page. I named the player. He named the outcome right there with a big defensive score. So be like Steve out in Lakewood. Hit us up with your keys to the game and how you think this is going to go down Sunday in Los Angeles when first place for the AFC West is on the line. They're going to kick off right at 2:05. Cecil, I want to get into your keys to the game, but before that, just some kind of early Friday feelings about this game. You were out there yesterday at Broncos Park, powered by Common Spirit. We've said it 6-7 times today. What an opportunity is here in front of you for the Denver Broncos.
Right.
You win week 1, and you don't even win kind of the way a lot of us would have liked you to win, but you win. Then you don't win week 2, and a bunch of people have a bunch of questions, and then you find yourself 7 days later when they get there, a chance to win, knock off one of, if not the hottest team in the NFL, and be sitting atop the AFC West. I hope you're about to tell me the locker room was excited about that opportunity.
Yeah, they're excited, they're energized, and they know. I'll use a line from Adam Troutman that he told me after the Miami loss a couple of years ago, right? The bad one?
Oh, yeah.
The real bad one?
Bad one.
You can only lose once. It's not like you're going to replay the game and lose that way again, right? That game is over. And that game is in the past, so you put it in the past. And everyone in that locker room, they understand what happened. I mean, Pat Surtain was up there almost being a little bit too honest at his press conference a couple of days ago, talking about how he was lazy with his technique. So they know what happened, but it's not like that loss counts double because of the way it was. That loss was a loss. It's an L. Next. Now is this a W? Next. Then go on to another W. Like, that's how you stack wins in this league. So this team... There's no, like, down in the dumps, and I can't believe that happened. Perhaps Sunday night there was. You know what I mean? I'm just guessing. Yeah. Sunday night, the way that they lost, that's the crusher. But here's how you accentuate, or should I say extend that loss. You go out there and let it affect you this week. So you have to wash it away. You have to flush it out of your system and just got to go, you know what? You got an opportunity this week against a damn good Chargers team. And, yeah, you'll be the top of the AFC West if you beat the Chargers this week, a team you did not beat last year. So I like the energy from the locker room because it's not down in the dumps. It's also not like, everyone, playing grab ass and slap happy and all that kind of stuff. Nobody's doing that. They understand it's business. And this Broncos team, they stand on business this week.
I hope they do. How about the injury report that we got yesterday? Again, we'll find out game status and designations today. But you have a limited status right next to Justin Herbert, who did not practice on Wednesday, being safe with the foot. Feel good about his game status availability. But with Evan Ingram and Dre Greenlaw, I think we can pretty much say right now at 12:08, they're not playing football this weekend. Yeah. I feel 100% confident that way about Dre Greenlaw and Evan Ingram. You were saying it like, hey, at least Dre's out there doing a little bit.
He's on the side field.
Evan's doing nothing.
Evan's not on the side field.
Why would he get the benefit of the doubt?
Right. So, and if it's okay, he has to miss a game or two. You got to get this back thing figured out. Whatever. Again, we got to get a total, and we're so early in the season that if it's an early season injury, if there's early season injury concerns, it's not ideal, but I'm okay with that because I need these guys ready late in the season. Even Dre Greenlaw, even as excited as we are, we're anticipating the arrival of Dre Greenlaw to the Broncos defense, and it's going to be great when he's out there. I guarantee you, much like Adam Troutman called JK Dobbins a top 5 back when he's healthy, okay, I know without a doubt Dre Greenlaw's a top 5 ILB when he's healthy because he's an all-pro. Not a Pro Bowler. Anybody can be a Pro Bowler. He's an all-pro level talent. So get him out there. If that happens to be week 10 instead of week 1, which obviously it can't be, all right, again, not ideal, but I'm fine with it because it means late season you're going to be available. So get these guys healthy. It seems like Greenlaw is working his way back. I'm not even going to say closer. I'm not going to say that, but I will say it seems like he's closer than Evan Ingram because one guy's practicing on the side field and one guy hasn't been seen at practice this week. Mm-hmm. So Evan Ingram not on the side field, that means, okay, give him this week. So we'll wait, an official report at 4 o'clock or whatever, but I'll probably just guess right now, no Greenlaw, no Ingram.
I'm with you. And why would we believe that? Evan hadn't finished a game yet, and Dre Greenlaw hadn't played in a game yet. Hasn't practiced in about a month here. So, yeah, they're going to be without those guys. That means, as we've talked about, you need more, even more out of your running game. You need more from Troy Franklin. You're going to need more than just a couple catches. And I know one was a touchdown for Marvin Mims, but you need everybody to contribute, and certainly that middle of the field that we're going to talk about as the show goes on. Without any tight end presence, and then is it a big week where a guy like Will Dissly, Tyler Conklin, maybe a combination of the both, have a big day in the middle of the field because lack of Dre Greenlaw, Alex Singleton dealing with a couple of things, Justin Sternad, a foot injury on a linebacker that's got to chase tight ends that are already faster than him? That makes me nervous.
Yeah, it should. It should make you nervous.
All right, so how does it go down then? How do the Broncos win this game? You got a few keys to victory.
Yeah, key number 1, JK Dobbins, 100 yards. Not a request. Not a request.
It's a necessity.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you, it's got to be 100 yards because for multiple reasons. One, it's a revenge game for JK Dobbins, which does exist. He talked about it yesterday. He, kind of played around with it. Like, yeah, they like me, but it was just business. And yeah, they liked him, but not as their number one. Mm-hmm. He's here as the clear-cut number one. There's no 1A. It's him. And then RJ gets what he can get. But JK, get that 100 yards. One, we don't have to talk about Latavius Murray anymore.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be real nice. So have that 100-yard game against your former team, showing what they're missing out on. Plus, your best defender this week against Justin Herbert might be JK Dobbins. Because if Dobbins is running the rock and you're using up time of possession and you're grinding down the clock, Justin Herbert's over there with Gatorade and he's cold and he's not on the field and he's not getting at you because he can't. Because he's just watching his former teammate, JK Dobbins, run it down his defense's throat. So a demand that JK Dobbins gets to 100 yards, and if that means more than 16, Sean, if that means 20 carries, yeah, do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Win this game, and you win this game by JK going nuts on the ground.
I love that. I love that it's a necessity for you. It's a requirement, as you said. You have to establish some sort of running. And in fact, Drew sent us some of the numbers today. I would have never have thought this, but you look at what the Broncos are doing as a run football team, a rushing football team. They're 10th in the league right now as far as rushing yards per game.
Right.
10th in the league. I would have never have guessed that after the first couple of weeks.
Compare just JK's numbers to the combined numbers for Hampton and Harris. And JK's got him beat by, top of my head, Kev, like 30 yards.
Wow.
So both Hampton and Harris are like around 100 yards, and I think JK on the season is what, like 139, whatever?
139 is exactly it.
Yeah. So I think he's got him beat by about 25, 30 yards. Himself.
Yeah,
by himself.
The Broncos are averaging 134 yards and a half of rushing a game. Does it feel like that? Does it even feel like they're over 100 as you watch? Now, week one, because of the big 50-yard pop.
Right.
Go, all right, well, they're obviously going to get there.
Yeah.
It feels like they're still struggling with the eye test and the run game, but the results would suggest otherwise.
Yeah, and those results just make Sean go, see, I told you I'm running enough. So, no, Sean. Colts, you had the right plan. Then the second half, you went away from that plan. Stick with the plan. Stick with J.K. Dobbins. And, yeah, he's having a real strong start to the beginning of the season. Let him have a real strong game against his former teammates.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2,